Alright, we are back with Lantern Control, playing some Abzan Lantern, running through some modern tournament practice, and you're on the play, so we'll go first. I'm going to try to talk through a lot of my decisions a bit more than I was in previous videos. This hand. I think I'll be greedy. Glimmervoid I don't love, but I'll keep it. Hopefully surgical is good here. And let's see what we are up against. Surgical may actually be good here. This appears to be an amulet. If I had to guess, I'm going Timeless Amulet, which is definitely not a great matchup for us. But we are going to do our best to surgical something of importance. It's going to be key to see what they're working with here. Karn is a possibility. Yeah, so we were right. This is the timeless amulet version. I think probably Escape to the Wilds. And then Needle on Boseiju. Take Escape to the Wilds. You don't have a bounce land, so you can't. They get to Emrakul instantly if they. You know what? I'm gonna take Emrakul, and then I'm gonna respond to this trigger. Some lists only play Emrakul as a win con, so it is possible that we take out. No, they are playing the door. All right, so it's door to Nothingness is their, or Golos are their own, or Saga constructs. Okay, well, we know what we have to worry about. I am shocked that was the only Emrakul, but right. And then let this Emrakul trigger resolve. They can have a Golos back. Some lists are on Boseiju. I have taken it out of my list. Wasn't thrilled with it. We are going to mill them here. This is a deck that we want more cards out of the graveyard, and so we'll see. If we draw land here, we might be able to put enough pressure on them that we're able to beat down. This is very much a deck that can pop off on one turn. So we do, we could be looking quite like we're winning and just get blown out right away. Should have only have one Lotus Field. Saga they played. Seiju. Timeless Lotus and Escape. So it's these four plus a mystery. Alright, Prismatic Ending is fine here. They're probably just going to get a bunch of amulets. We might as well take out one. So we're gonna pending here just for one. Their Sagas are both going to get another amulet, but we can't really keep them off amulet with this draw. So we will see. I guess as they play Boseiju as a land. Yeah, so see, we can't keep them off amulet. We might be in a bit of trouble if they're able to make a construct here, but I think this Saga will be getting Lantern, and then we're gonna try to keep our own draws good and their draws bad for the rest of the game, and hope that if we can keep them on just mana and not let them get a door. Like if we can mill door to nothingness. Oh my goodness, another Saga. If we can, yeah. So they're gonna make a construct here, which I don't love, but it is possible we get a land here. Yeah, so we're gonna float mana and just get lantern. Try to keep them off. Any Lotus Field is fine. We're gonna play a Saga. They do likely have Haywire. No, they don't have Haywire Might. We saw their deck. I should have snipped it for sure. Definitely should have, but I think we go grab an amulet. So we can't really keep them off mana here. I think Academy Ruins will be nice. One thing we could do, it's always a possibility, is getting a Haywire Might for our own bridge. I don't love doing that. Probably won't do that, but it is, say if under this Academy Ruins there's another Saga, you can always get like a second Codex Shredder with the Saga, and then have like 4 constructs and then exile bridge and try to kill them in 2 turns. So it's something to think about. They're gonna make a bunch of mana here. Don't really think there's much we can do. Is Storm the Festival, I think, is, I guess if they drew that, or escape to the wilds is probably what they're going for. If they drew Emrakul, we are in trouble. That would be somewhat unlucky. Yeah, if they're just playing a Timeless Lotus into, they play 1 Lotus Field, so we know they have Boseiju, Escape, and based on how they're tapping here, my guess is they got a Golos, or they're at least planning on hitting a Golos. With Forest on top, we're just gonna let them exile the top 5. All right, perfect. None of all this is just more mana, and we can let them. Okay, that is the last amulet, so they don't have any more. They will. Now we should. Hopefully, maybe we could get a second needle and naming door to nothingness. I believe they have 1 mystery card. So, oh, it's another escape. Okay. So, they get a Storm the Festival. More. So they'll be able to Storm the Festival twice. Door to Nothingness has. This will be interesting for sure. Yep. We're gonna. The reason we're not F6ing here is because if we see Door to Nothingness on top, we're gonna mill it right away. Because they don't really have. Yeah, so Door to Nothingness costs 5 mana. So they can hit it with Storm the Festival. We're gonna have to get a touch lucky here. Guess they only play 1, they'll see 10 cards. 1 out of 35. Alright, so they're gonna do this twice, unless they tapped wrong. I actually think I'm gonna mill them here because they already played a land for turn, And they don't have any ways of playing more lands, so if they don't get any green mana, they cannot flash it back this turn, which would be good. Yeah, I think we're gonna F6 from here. Probably get up the beanstalk, and they do have a lot of bounce lands. Amulet gives them, or Timeless Lotus gives them an easy flashback, so hopefully we make it a touch more difficult. Let me know in the comments what if you would have milled the Lotus here. I am interested in what other people would do. Been playing kinda slowly here. Oh, they got the one ring, which is fine. They're not playing Karn, which is good for us. Okay, they have a Stirrings on top. They will probably draw Stirrings. When can they play these? Yeah, so they'll draw. Cast Stirrings, get another Timeless Lotus. This is all fine. Have as much mana as you want. I guess they're casting Timeless Lotus to draw a Mycosynth Gardens. We have to find an answer to Thor, which Saga in 2 turns. If we can fade the ring, getting a needle on the ring might be more important. Do I want our ruins here? Next turn, I think they're only drawing 2-3 cards next turn, maybe? I got Shredder, so some of them, I'll take the ruins here. Yeah, Saga gets its ability. We're just gonna make a construct right away. Technically, I guess you should wait till, the end of their turn, but we're just gonna let it be. Their construct's actually bigger than ours right now. So, yeah, they'll take a damage. Draw another Escape to the Wilds, which I don't really want them to have. They'll draw 2 here, and then Escape will take them 5. Yeah, I think they got a Golos. This isn't gonna be great. We're gonna have to get a bit lucky here. We do just have to get through this turn because they can Golos for a Besage. That's fine. We have a needle on it. They probably Golos for Lotus Field, and then start spinning Golos. Yeah, they get a lot of mana here. We're going to yield to these triggers. We can't really do much about them anyway. Man, Golos is you can get 2 spins from it. You got 20 mana, costs 7, Escape. And, alright, draw Besage, another Escape. I think we gotta hope to fade here. They did not hit it. They gotta hit it eventually. So I think our out now is kind of hoping that they cast something, maybe draw with Beanstalk, and then their door is the top card. So we're gonna let them draw Gardens here, and then Storm the Festival is not worth milling because Golos is gonna enter and likely get Lotus Field. Just gonna make them 12 mana. This is stirrings on top is not great. They just have, and between like flashing back Storm the Festival 2, you just have a lot of different ways of getting to the door. Sure, they're probably thinking they should have seen it by now, but I hope they cast a 5-drop, draw stirrings, growth chamber. Yeah, hopefully. Wow, it's still not there. Man, we are. If we can dodge some Golo spins, yeah, Ancient Stirrings happens. They just get a Lotus Field. They might be able to spin their deck here. We have, yeah, they only have 10 cards left, so unfortunately we don't have any way of killing them. If you go back to the early, when I first took with the Thoughtseize, the reason for taking Emrakul was that I've seen lists recently that have stopped playing Door, or played Door out of the sideboard to get with card. Some of these lists with Up the Beanstalk have been playing just Emrakul as a win con, so I was hoping. I'm fairly certain we are dead here. If we see the door, we will concede. This clock is ticking quite a lot, so they got the door. Yeah, so they'll just untap here and target us. So we are dead. But if we look through their list, it's Emrakul and the door. So they don't want to play anymore. If we're sideboarding, I think Leylines, Spellskite, Haywire Might, and Needle probably coming in, and then probably shaving Cookbook. This is definitely a hard matchup to trim. Sorry, it's gonna take me out of the game here. So if we go over the deck, it's a difficult matchup to trim. I think there's definitely an argument to going all in on constructs, kind of trimming a copy or two of Bridge. With Haywire Might, you can kind of lean on it to be your main answer to Amulet. That's the card I'm looking for. I'd say this is generally not a very good matchup for us, but I'm not sure if we could have maybe played a bit differently there. If there's a faster way of getting a Pithing Needle for Door, maybe let me know. Maybe I should have, with Urza's Saga, gotten a Pithing Needle instead of Lantern, but let me know what you think. So hopefully you enjoyed and learned something, or can critique my play somehow.